This is Cindy from the New Moon Tarot. I'm a witch and a tarot card reader, and this is a general love reading for Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, Cancer for this upcoming week. If this one doesn't resonate so much, Cancer, go ahead and check out your natal chart and my other readings this week. If you happen to be a cross-watcher, keep in mind that there could be a role reversal here. And if you want your own private reading, you can find all of my info down below in the description box. My least expensive is $20. So Cancer, I think you are dealing with somebody who can see forever with you, and that freaks them out. We have the Seven of Cups here, which is a card about its choices, its options. That's true. It can also mean vision, hallucinations, delusions, illusions. It's like a fantasizing card. When you're sitting there late at night and you're thinking, like, what would happen if I won the lottery? Or what would happen if I moved to Texas? Or, whatever that is. I think this person fantasizes about this Ten of Cups with you. Ten of Cups is a committed partnership. It's a marriage or living together or whatever commitment happens to look like for you. And I think they see you as a long-term option. And I also think that they have a lot of fear surrounding that. And we're going to get into that in a second. We're going to go back and forth between their energy and yours. The Magician is Aries energy. It's also Aquarius. And I think this person has maybe manifested this relationship, or in some cases, I think maybe you also have manifested this. This was meant to happen. That's what I feel here. And we'll get into that more. The Magician is very good with words, very, very much a manifester of things. And I do think there's a healthy dose of fear here for this person. All right. Let's take a look at their energy and then yours. And then we're going to do some advice at the end with some oracles. So, Ace of Swords. I could read this a couple of ways. This person may have cut you off unexpectedly because of said emotions. This could also just mean a revelation, like all of a sudden they realized, oh God, I love Cancer. I love them and I want to put a ring on it or, something like that. And it just flipped them out. Ace of Swords it can be a revelation. It can be something dawning on you. It's usually to do with the mind or logic or speech. And maybe you said something to them and that kind of made them realize where this was going. Ace of Cups is overwhelming emotion for someone. It's the start of a new love cycle. Emphasis on the word overwhelming. Do you see how that cup is just full and dripping over? This person has a lot of love for you, and I do think they're struggling with it. In fact, I think their heart is telling them one thing with this Two of Swords, and their head is telling them another. Sometimes the Two of Swords can be a head over heart decision. Sometimes it's a decision that you make in the blind. You see how she's blindfolded and she's tied up. She's not seeing everything the way that she should see it. She's a little bit blinded. She may have a blind spot here. I do think this person's fear is speaking pretty loudly for them. The Knight of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy, you could be dealing with an air sign. But this is also somebody in and out of your life. This is somebody impulsive. Knight of Swords can be angry, can be someone who starts an argument with you, someone who likes to argue with you. But it's also just someone who reacts in any given situation. They don't think it through. They don't make a plan. They're just really kind of going off of gut instinct here. All right, let's look at you. So, the moon in reverse, Cancer and Pisces energy, you could be dealing with one of those signs. You'll notice that the moon is in reverse, so everything is revealed. The moon it's a very psychological card. It's about like the darkest part of ourselves, our shadow self, fears, anxieties, lies, secrets, things that we like to keep locked up tight and we don't think about. However, in this position, I think you see right through this person. I think for the vast majority of you, you know that this person is in love with you, that they've fallen pretty hard. You can feel it. You can feel it, you can see it, you know it. And I say that because of this. I mean, we have the lovers here, Gemini energy. This is a soul tie or a soulmate or a very intense, close connection to someone. For a lot of you, I think this relationship sort of happened really fast, or it kind of fell out of the sky at you, and it just felt good. It felt right. We have the Wheel of Fortune here, dealing with the fixed signs, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo. But this is about being on your path, listening to your intuition, a sense that you're headed in the right direction, that this person was meant to be in your path, because quite honestly, they were, from what I can see here. Six of Cups is a shared history with someone. Sometimes it's knowing someone for years, or you have children with this person, or you've known each other since you were children, or the sense that you have known them. Even if you haven't known them that long, it feels like it. You can feel this soul tie between the two of you, essentially. It makes sense that this person's in your energy. All right, let's take a look at them. So we see this anxiety here, the Nine of Swords. This is sleepless nights. This is overthinking something, being plagued by thoughts represented by those birds. And I think it's because they feel this stability here. King of Pentacles is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. You could be dealing with an earth sign, or this person feels grounded and centered when they are near you. They can see themselves committing to something that's long lasting, that has value, that they're willing to put the time and effort into. Pentacles are very grounded, very centered, very value-based energy. This person could see themselves committing to you, being the wife or the husband or the spouse. It's a long-term sort of commitment here with this Ten of Pentacles. You know, they want to raise dogs with you and like be with you for a very long time. This is a relationship based on like a shared foundation, building something that's, you know, going to last the test of time here. And I think they're a little stuck. Pisces energy here, the Hanged Man, hanging out here, trying to figure things out. You can see that illumination around her face. She's doing some thinking here. She's trying to figure it out. This person needs to figure their way out of this stuck energy and kind of embrace this relationship, these feelings, instead of that fear that's talking. All right, let's take a look at you. So, Seven of Wands, protecting your energy. I do think that this can be somewhat draining for you. I do think their anxiety is like you're almost getting a contact high from it. That's what I feel. Like you can feel how unsettled they are and it's unsettling you. So you do need to protect your energy. You can do something like crystal work if you do anything like clear quartz. You could use a little sage, a little Palo Santo, just even grounding and centering yourself, doing a little meditation. That might help. We have the Empress card, Taurus and Libra energy. You could be dealing with one of those signs, but this is about nurturing yourself. It's self-care, self-love. Know that this relationship is going to grow. That's what's happening here. It's growing. So, be a little strategic here with the Seven of Swords. Now, this card has the reputation of being lying, cheating, stealing, sneaky, shadiness. It's also just about strategy. I think you're going to have to be really patient with this Temperance card, Sagittarius energy there. Be patient. They're going to find their balance. You know, they're going to be your moon to your sun. You know what I mean? There's going to be this ebb and flow between the two of you. This is going to balance itself out. So just play the long game here. Don't get sidetracked. Don't give in to that chaotic energy. All right, let's look at your advice. We have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. Yeah, I do think that you sense this. I do think that your inner self is speaking to you, your intuition. And we have fruition, the harvest moon. Now, if you think about the harvest moon, that occurs in October. That's when all the crops were in, right? There was bounty, there was plenty. And I do think you're going to be reaping the rewards here. This is all coming to fruition. This was kind of meant to be. So don't get caught up in their fear and anxiety. Just kind of stay the course and stay the path that you've been on. All right, let me know if this resonated down below. Please like and subscribe since I do free weekly readings here on YouTube. If you want one of your own, you can find all of my info down below in the description box. My least expensive is $20. All right, blessed be. Have a good week.